It all started on a rainy morning, 17th April 2025. We began our journey from Guwahati. As you can see, we were all quite excited for the trip ahead. Our first stop was at Udalguri to pick up our designated driver. Once he joined us, the real journey began. As we approached the border of Arunachal Pradesh, the scenery had already started to change. The air felt lighter, the greens deeper. We stopped at the check gate where our identities were verified by the Arunachal police, and with that, we were finally inside Arunachal Pradesh. Here's a little fun fact. During my trip to Shillong, I loved the winding mountain roads. The twists and turns made the drive feel like an adventure. But this time, it wasn't quite the same. I didn't realize that the entire road to Dirang would be just twist after twist. Hardly a straight stretch in sight. What I thought would be thrilling turned into a bit of a nightmare because I started feeling motion sick. To add to that, the weather wasn't looking good. It had started to rain and we were a little worried. But as we stopped at a place for lunch, the skies began to clear and the view absolutely breathtaking. We went for a little walk. As you can see, even the clouds look like they were performing just for us. On the way, we paused at a few scenic spots, mountains on both sides and the road running like a ribbon through the middle. It was one of those rare moments where the world felt quiet, even in motion. I tried my best to focus on the view, to distract myself from the nausea that had started to take over. As you will notice in this scene, I wasn't quite myself anymore. The tiredness shows on my face. Eventually, we arrived at our destination, Dirang. This is the view from our hotel window. Mountains all around, like a warm, watchful embrace. We had our dinner and settled in for the night.
The next day.
But nothing could have prepared me for the next morning because when I woke up, the view was like something straight out of a dream. Soft clouds draping the hills, a calmness I can't quite put into words. And I thought to myself, if mornings look like this every day, I would never sleep in again. This is the view from our hotel in the morning. It looks so bright, like it was radiating all the positive vibes we needed for the day ahead. As much as I was enjoying the serenity, we had to get ready for our next destination, Tawang. We packed up, said goodbye to Dirang, and began another journey filled with, yes, more twists and turns. On the way, we noticed road construction happening. The BRO is doing such a phenomenal job here. Without them, we wouldn't even be able to reach these remote, beautiful places. A bit ahead, we saw something that truly amazed us. Two men cycling through this high altitude terrain. We couldn't help but salute them. I mean, imagine the chill in the air, and yet there they were, cycling with a smile. As we climbed higher, the fog grew thicker. We were approaching the Sela tunnel, and I couldn't hide my excitement anymore. As we drove higher and higher, I could feel my heart racing because I was just minutes away from experiencing something I had only dreamed of. Not the snow we see in the freezer, but real snow, soft, white, untouched. Since childhood, I had always dreamed of this, to be surrounded by snow, to touch it, to play in it. And now the dream was just a couple of minutes away from coming true. We reached the welcome gate to Tawang, surrounded by snow, and honestly, the happiness on my face says it all. This was the first sight of snow in my life, and I just couldn't contain my excitement. I played, laughed, twirled. Grateful to the universe for this moment. We spotted a little waterfall almost hidden in the folds of the mountain. And once again, we stopped to take in the breathtaking beauty. It started snowing as we stood there. As you can see, tiny snowflakes fell all around us as I played with my hair, and everything felt surreal. We walked a little and spotted a yak. Not exactly little, but gentle and majestic. Eventually, we arrived in Tawang. This is the view from our hotel. But wait, let me show you what really made me fall in love. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that view. Endless white soft hills.
Oh my God! Wow!
It's such a pretty sight. I love the room too, especially that mirror where I obviously had to click a few pictures. Also, I really liked my outfit that day, simple, cozy and winter ready. Later that day, we visited the Tawang monastery, which is one of the largest monasteries in the world. We paid our respects, soaked in the peace and clicked some pictures. I even found those beautiful prayer wheels, which you spin them gently in one direction and they are said to bring positive vibrations. After spending a little time there, we visited another monastery. I was honestly a little tired by then, but the view still breathtaking. As I stepped inside, I saw a striking image of Buddha and a portrait of His Holiness the Dalai Lama as well. reminding us of the spiritual depth that this place holds. Before leaving, we explored a small shop attached to the monastery.
The next day.
Good morning, guys. Look at this incredible view. It's even more beautiful than Dirang, like a dream you never want to wake up from. Standing there, I felt like if I ever had to live in a place like this, I wouldn't want to leave ever. That day we had a new plan. We wanted to visit Bumla Pass near the India-China border. Private cars are not allowed on that route, so with the help from our hotel, we booked a cab and a local driver. We left early in the morning, and as you can see, we were one of the first cars on the road. So peaceful, so quiet, and the view so magical. Snow was everywhere, and it was even getting more beautiful with every turn. We asked the driver to play some local Monpa music, and it completely set the vibe for this part of the journey. We couldn't help but stop the car for a while just to be still in the silence, surrounded by the snow. Arunachal Pradesh really had to take my breath away. Because now we had reached Madhuri Lake. So guys, we are the first people here.
Arrive here.
We are the first ones who arrived here today. So beautiful.
Everyone.
Just look at that view, so cinematic, so still, so magical. Even my face was glowing in that light. I don't know, maybe it was the cold air or maybe just pure happiness. Honestly, I felt beautiful in that moment. But just as much I was enjoying it, it was also freezing. And then we got a closer look at the water. The water had this bluish tint that almost looked surreal. So next, we started our journey towards the Bumla Pass. The mountains became even snowier, the road more silent. Snow everywhere. Now cameras aren't allowed at the Bumla Pass, so I couldn't record anything, but still, it was a moment that will stay with me forever. On our way back to the hotel, we stopped by at a memorial. Then the return journey began from Tawang and back to Dirang. And this time, we took the Sela tunnel. Back then, we had skipped it, but now we were finally driving through it. So this is the Sela tunnel my dad was really hyped about. And I could totally see why. It was kind of dark and glowy, almost gave me the ending scene vibe from the zombie movie. train to Busan. The tunnel felt long, so I sped up the clip a bit in the vlog. But yes, finally we could see the light at the end. And oh, it was a cool experience. Literally. Now, here's the second Sela tunnel. This one's a bit shorter than the first, but still equally exciting. Since it was already evening, we stopped at a cozy roadside restaurant. And just look at this little adorable little girl we met. Her smile just warmed us more than any soup could. So we decided to do something a little crazy. We returned to Guwahati the very same day. Yeah, it was hectic, but we just went for it. Arunachal Pradesh, you really took me away from reality. From stress, from routine, from the noise. You gave me peace and your beauty beyond words. So that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like the vlog, do subscribe for more such content. Till then, bye bye.